Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Gavin Scriven. People call me Dr. Gav, and with me is the founder of the non-surgical penis augmentation procedure we call Calibre, Dr. Jason Oates.
Thanks, Dr. Gav, and together we are the Dick Doctors, and we are going to be talking about all things penis. Our area of expertise is injectable penis augmentation. There's a lot to talk about penises, and together, myself and Dr. Gavin will be doing that.
Hello, everybody. Dr. Jason here in Perth, one half of the Dick Doctors, and I'd like to welcome Dr. Gav.
Hi, everybody. Great to be here again. Hi, Dr. Jason. How's everything going over in Perth?
Things are good over here in Perth, and I see that that you're wearing your Academy face and body scrubs, which is not very easy to see on the podcast, perhaps easier to see on a YouTube video. But I understand you've got some big news from Sydney for us.
Yes, we do. Yeah, it's very exciting. We have just launched a new brand. We changed the name of the clinic to Pavilion Cosmetic Medicine. So I think this is the first time I've said it out loud in an interview setting or on broadcasting it. So that's quite exciting. So yeah, potentially next time for the Penis Podcast or the Penis Show, we will have a Pavilion Cosmetic Medicine label here. So I don't want to confuse everybody. But look, really, I just wanted to let everyone know we are the same team. I'm still the medical director, still the lead doctor here. We've just had a bit of an interior fit out upgrade. We're offering a few more services for both girls and guys. And we've also transitioned to a doctor-only injectable clinic setting. But importantly, we're still part of the Calibre family. We're very much still, in partnership with our Academy Face and Body Perth. So I didn't want my loyal clients to be confused about the name change. So it's just a bit of an upgrade, a bit of an interior fit out. And a change in direction, offering a more premium service. So yeah, it's very exciting for us.
Well, fantastic. Congratulations. Just to remind people, so that's Hume Street in Crow's Nest.
Correct, yeah. So the same location, 65 Hume Street, Crow's Nest. The same clinic. It looks a little bit different from the outside, actually, with the signage. And it looks different, definitely, on the inside. We've got more space. We've inherited a couple of extra rooms. The rooms are larger. It's really nice. We can do bigger procedures, and we've got a couple of new doctors on board as well.
Fantastic. Oh, it's all that's all big news. So yes, people, when you see different things, it's still Calibre with all the same people. So that's good. Yeah, interestingly, Dr. Dan, who was doing Calibre over here in Perth, he went to Melbourne for a holiday on Boxing Day, and then got stuck there when WA locked the borders down. And he got stuck there so long that he likes it, and he's decided he's going to stay in Melbourne. So last year we had the trouble that we couldn't get to Melbourne, or at least if you went to Melbourne, you couldn't come back to WA. And so we weren't really servicing Melbourne, but there's been a lot of interest there in Melbourne.
And I had to do a quick trip myself to Melbourne.
Thank you for that. Yeah, because we had guys who, obviously really keen on having a penis augmentation, and we're giving them all this information and telling them all about it. And I was saying, well, when are you going to do it? Fortunately, everybody's here pretty understanding that, COVID and lockdown is outside of our control. But now he's staying in Melbourne, so now we've actually got pretty much full-time service available in Melbourne. Excellent. And soon he'll be traveling to Adelaide as well.
Fantastic. So we're getting most of Australia covered.
Yeah. And we've got something in the wings for Brisbane, so
yes,
we'll keep that for later. But yeah, pretty soon the big cities on mainland Australia will all have access to Calibre, so that'll be good news.
Yeah, and having people in the location and staying in the location is really important, because, as you know, you and I follow up our patients very closely. They're on text message with us. We want them to feel like they can come in and see us at any time. So it is really nice to have someone staying now Dr. Dan in Melbourne, and being able to be there to service the Calibre clients.
Yeah, I certainly find keeping close contact with the patients is important. It's certainly in that early phase, it's important to be able to reassure them, because it's really an unusual thing for guys to go through. They don't know what to expect. And it's the same with consenting patients for any procedure. You can tell them 100 things, but they're only going to remember 2.
Exactly.
And that's the same for all patients, for all procedures. And we give them a lot of written information, but it's a lot to take in. And that ability to be able to get in contact with us if they need to, I think certainly is a good reassurance for them.
And I always tell everyone, all my Calibre clients, no question is too silly. Don't feel like you can't get in contact with us and ask a question, especially in that first week after the procedure. As you said, it's obviously something they've never been through before. 99% of the time, everything they're talking about with us is completely normal, but that's absolutely fine. And it's just nice to be able to touch base and give them that reassurance.
Yeah. I always say I'd much rather you ring me up with something that wasn't a problem than not ring me and have a problem. Because most things are just need reassurance and say, that's fine. It'll just go down. It's just swelling. But if there is going to be an issue, it's much better to deal with anything early on than to leave it. Not that I can remember actually having to solve a problem over the phone, but I'd much rather do that than leave it.
Yeah, sure. And talking about downtime and following up, I guess at the moment we're still seeing a lot of people working from home. There's not a lot of downtime with this procedure, but we do like guys to take it easy for the first couple of days, let things hang out, keep the penis straight, massage it. And so really it's been quite fortuitous during the coronavirus, restrictions that guys can be at home after the procedure. So that may not last much longer now that the vaccinations are being rolled out. I see a lot of people going back to work, back to the office. So yeah, definitely taking advantage of this time. And it's been the same across all aesthetics, really. A lot of people have been coming in for facial procedures. I think you've probably seen the same because they've got the ability to go home and relax and recover.
Well, of course, we haven't had any of these problems in Western Australia. We've got the opposite problem. 95% of people are flat out busy working. The mining sector, especially the fly in, fly out guys are just booming. I have a lot of guys who are fly in, fly out. Right. And it's often, okay, well, can I fly, back up to the Northwest 2 days later or 4 days later? And, where I work, it's hot and sweaty. Is that okay? So we've got to work around those sorts of things. A lot of it is, just ordinary cleanliness, shower, in this case, twice a day, perhaps rather than once a day. Yeah. But yeah, we've got the opposite problem. Instead of people being restricted in work, they're all really busy working.
Right, okay. But yeah, as I said, in Sydney, definitely people are still working from home, I think quite a lot, at least 60-70% of the time. So it's been a nice opportunity for people to focus on themselves and have some self-improvement. So yeah, definitely, I think it's a great time at the moment for guys considering the Calibre procedure to come in and have a chat to us because then they have that ability to relax for a couple of days at home before they might be getting back into the office.
Yeah. So guys, if you're interested in contacting us, you can ask questions below on the YouTube channel. We have our contact email there as well. What we find is a lot of guys don't necessarily want to leave comments publicly when they've got their name and identification there. So then just feel free to email us or call us directly and we can give you all the information and let you know how to come in and meet us.
And just remember, if you're sent Sydney way and you come across Pavilion Cosmetic Medicine, we've still got at the top of the website, formerly known as Academy Face and Body Sydney. So it's really important to understand that I'm still the medical director. I'm still the one doing all the the Calibre procedures, and we're in partnership with our national team led by Dr. Jason Oates.
That's right. Dr. Gav, do you have like Calibre written on a window there so guys can see it when they come up?
You know what? We currently don't have Calibre written on a window, but I think it would be a good idea to at least have it somewhere so that guys have an idea of where to go. And it's not too obvious, you know, that Calibre itself could be, you know, it's not pointing to, it's not a large sign saying penis augmentation, come this way. So that's what I like about the name. So yeah, not at the moment. It's just Pavilion Cosmetic Medicine on the outside, but I think we should put something in place.
Yeah. Well, as long as guys know that they're looking for Pavilion, then that'll be great.
Excellent. All right. I think that's all for today's show. It was a quick, nice, short one.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for letting me announce the new brand and our new upgraded clinic, and look forward to seeing guys here for not only penis augmentation procedures, but if there's any refresh or updated that they might want in the face or the body, we've got many other offerings here as well.
Fantastic. Well, I look forward to coming and having a look eventually.
Eventually, yes, I'm sure you will. All right, great.
Okay.
Good to see you, Dr. Jason.
Yep. And guys, remember, confidence changes everything.